You're here?
Hi.
Okay, you are in really good hands. I'll be waiting for you at the best place. In the chocolate tasting. Okay, see you later.
Okay, familia, welcome to the Mayan Cacao Company. Let me put up my voice. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Much better, right? Everyone, welcome. My name is Adrian, and I'm going to show you how we can make a good piece of chocolate. The question is, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Very good. The chocolate you just had on the spoons was 80% cacao. It's artisanal, and it's actually a Mayan secret recipe. Not so secret anymore, so I'm going to share it with you. What we need to have are basic things. Metate, heavy limestone, grinding table. With this, we're gonna make the cacao powder, or cocoa powder. So for that, we're gonna take some roasted cacao beans. Can you see them?
Yeah.
I'm gonna place them on the metate. My gloves are transparent for a reason. Check this out. From only 5 cacao beans, I'm gonna smash and obtain cocoa powder, refined powder. In about, well, I'm done. Okay, there we go. Cacao powder, that fast. Amigos, to make this into chocolate, the Mayan people a long time ago didn't have what we have today. I'm talking about sugar, milk, artificial ingredients, components, additives, or gluten. All they had was the nature. And that's what we're gonna use today. Our first ingredient, allspice. Do you know allspice?
Yes.
Yes. This one, not this one. Different one. Our second ingredient, we use it very commonly in our breakfast, especially with cereals, maybe in the French toast, maybe in the coffee. Exactly, 2 big spoons of cinnamon. Our third and last ingredient, we're not gonna use it because first of all, Mayan people also stopped using it. Can you see what I have in my hand? Obsidian knife. Mayans would cut themselves and let the blood run on the chocolate. I'm sorry to tell you this, the question normally would be, why the heck would they do that? Mayans had a very important issue about their gods. They had god issues. The thing is that they had to honor them with the red color. Red color was the sacred color of life. But one day they noticed they can obtain the red color from a different ingredient. They stopped using the blood. Thank you, Mayans. And instead, they would use something that is a red seed. In Mexico, Latin America, we call it achiote. In English language, the word should be anaro. But I'm sure you're more familiar with the word in German, paprika. See? With this one, we can fool the gods, keep them happy, and keep having the red color in our chocolate. Can you see the red color?
Yeah.
So there we go. We continue smashing. And if I take this powder and infuse it into hot water, of course you know what I'm gonna get. A pre-Hispanic beverage that it was called the hot chocolate. Amigos, I present to you the food of the gods. My friends, this beverage is not easy to drink. It's 90% cacao, strong, bitter, but absolutely energetic. And I personally, I love it. Mayan people would only serve this special drink in special occasions. I'm talking about weddings, funerals, sacrifices, victory of battles. But the most important thing is that every time they serve it, they have to serve it hot and with lots of bubbles. Can you see what I'm doing? Airing the chocolate, or actually dropping it. I mean, don't worry, it's difficult to do. Look at my floor. My shoes used to be white. What can I say? Mayan people would spend at least 1 hour doing this process. 1 hour just to obtain foam. Foam or bubbles. For the Mayan people, can you see the foam right away? 1, 2, 3 bubbles?
Yeah.
After 1 hour of process, we have a cappuccino quality foam. Mayans consider the bubbles a blessing from the gods, goodwill from them to the humans. So without bubbles, the chocolate was not delicious and it was not blessed, or it was not a good quality. For today's, we know that Mayan people had over 50 different ways to obtain bubbles. I'm just going to explain you 2. The vaciado process, which is very simple and beautiful art. And the second one, you're going to feel familiar with this one because we all used to do this when we were kids. Am I right? Remember, this was considered elegant by Mayan kings and queens. So if you see a kid doing this, don't stop it. Remember, it was elegant. Now, around the early 1500s, the Spanish conquerors arrived to this territory and they were looking for only one thing in particular. Do you know what was that? Gold. Gold, exactly. But what did they find?
Cacao.
No, they found Mayan people. Mayan people offered them the cacao and the hot chocolate. Spanish got to taste the chocolate, they frowned their face, and they said in Spanish, Tío, esto no me gusta. Which it means, dude,
No te la-
I don't like it. Of course, the Spanish introduced a new ingredient to the Mayans. It would change history and chocolate forever.
Sugar.
Sugar! Everybody loves sugar, but let me tell you something, Mayans loved it. When they added the sugar into the recipe, it was so good that the Mayans decided to start using it commonly in the recipe. After this point, Mayans decided to turn even sweeter and spicier the chocolate. How?
Vanilla.
Honey. I'm home. 2 big spoons of honey were added into the recipe, and not only this ingredient, a final ingredient and a very important one. Without this one, the chocolate would spoil in less than 40 minutes. I'm talking about the preservative that it was common in those times. Vanilla. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a half. Okay, now, the chocolate on the spoon was 80% cacao, and this one is only 40-30% in average. I need to make it darker. I need to make it 80%. I'm gonna take roasted cacao beans and smash them on my grinder. I'm gonna take a refined powder of cacao. The cacao is so thin that all of the oils and components are coming up to the surface. The flavor is stronger, the aroma is intense, and I can make the cacao paste. All I have to do is take this powder. Can you see the powder?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take this powder in my hand and pass it to my other hand, and then it's gonna be cacao paste. That's all I have to do. Do you believe me?
No.
You don't believe me?
No, I believe.
I show you. Cacao paste. I drop it back into the chocolate as powder and mix it. Now, amigos, the chocolate I'm making here, it was done 500 years ago by coincidence. Spanish and Mayan people combining their ingredients, their knowledge, and their tastes. And now we can see a chocolate like the one you had on the spoons. These are the same ingredients, this is the same process, and now it's time to mix them fast. We need to air it in the limestone. So here we go. This is gonna take only 10 seconds. Can you help me count in Spanish, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 100% organic, 80% cacao, handcrafted, artisanal, and delicious, but healthy dark chocolate. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Muchas gracias.